Yeah.
Yeah.
You bout it?
I'm about it. Look at him carry his son to a championship. Trick Daddy. I forget his name. What? I derailed him. Trick Williams carrying Carmelo is looking like a proud father carrying his son, but also plans on screwing him over for that title himself. He's going to suplex you one day while you're doing that. Talk about why didn't he get a title shot? Clearly going to happen.
What about just Mustafa Ali on his own, celebrating his North American title win.
He looks like Giancarlo Esposito in his prime. Like, this is what I looked like when I was young, before I got into the drug business. But this is great. This is happiness right here. Just a transfer of power. One black North American champion to another.
And then a team that rised up in the power rankings this week.
Oh, man. Look at Bivens smile. He like, yeah, boy. This is what we got here. They are going up. Yeah, this is pure money and gold. I'm willing to pay $2.99 for the trial fee. Just so you only realize I'm being scammed. This is my second favorite faction, Betty. My second favorite faction. Dynamite forever.
Let me guess you first. These guys, this trio about to drop a fire song.
Dang, I'm buying that album. I'm buying it. Well, I probably wouldn't because no one buys the album anymore. But I'll stream it for a little bit. But I would go to their concert. They're basically the Pussycat Dolls Volume 2. And they got that one black girl on the right ready to sing too.
Yeah, she's lashing out.
Yeah. She's so dark this week. Why was Mandy so dark?
I don't know. Maybe she's becoming a bodybuilder this time around.
Not only is my hair darker, but so is my skin. Damn.
Well,
black ass Mandy Rose.
Gigi's dressing up like Lita.
She changes it up either way every week. She's either Lita or Dean Ambrose or Paige. She's a combination of all of them. If you were to put them into a lab and stir it up, you end up with Gigi Dolin.
And we'll be back right after this.
I'm Shotzi Blackheart, the ballsy badass, and you are watching the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Remember to like the video and subscribe.
Hey! Oh! Check out the Marcus and Manny show.
I hate you both right now. You guys are ridiculous.
Bout it!
Yeah,
it's back.
Welcome everyone, the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I'm of course Lord Manny Hayes, and I'm joined by
Marcus the Great Boyaka finale.
How you doing today, Marcus?
I am fantastic, and I am chumped. I am pumped. I am pumped with excitement, not only about today's show, but Game 5 of the NLDS, where the Dodgers need to mollywop those sorry-ass Giants and just put boots to asses, foots in asses, balls and bats into asses, foots and asses.
Did you bring the lube?
No lube, pure cleats.
God damn.
Yep. Someone asshole is gonna bleed after tonight. I'm bringing the sign to the stadium. Even though I'm not gonna be in San Francisco for it, I have to bring the sign to the stadium and say, we're gonna make assholes bleed.
And if you just tuned in, enjoy the out of context.
Yeah. And we're gonna rid the Giants out this playoffs like the NFL has got rid of John Gruden. which I believe was an assassination attempt by Roger Goodell, because there could be other people in those emails, but we're only getting Grudy. And the only reason we're getting Grudy is because he called out Roger Goodell and called him a homophobic slur.
Yeah. Are you ready to get into NXT?
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do some downtown slanging. We're hanging with them hustlers.
We also have something special because there is no AE Dynamite report today, or whenever you're listening to this. But we do have something special for you. But let's get right into NXT. So NXT
we chose
opened up.
not to do a short show, Manny. We decided.
Yeah, we chose not to. Why would we do that?
Yeah, instead we give you more content.
Which makes me wonder why you're not donating or buying this merch. Why?
Yeah,
we are giving you stuff for free. FREE.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
They have given us our free. Now we are giving away our free to give it to you, the people.
Anyway, NXT opened up with Hit Row being kidnapped and Swerve being jumped.
By Hit Row you mean B-Fab and Top Dollar, because Ashanti the Adonis hasn't been heard from in a week. I think they need to do a wellness check at that point.
Do you think he got taken like Boa and Jai Lee?
Ooh. That would be funny if Mei Ling decided to kidnap Ashanti the Adonis and try to make him into a star. You gotta work with Boa. Nah, I can't do this. I'd rather retire than work with you two fools.
And then
I didn't understand the kidnapping. How did they kidnap them? Where did they take them? Was there drugs involved? Was there gas involved? It just seemed like Top Dollar's too damn big to end up in the back of somebody's truck.
Well,
driven somewhere.
To make things more confusing, later in the night, Swerve said, Santos really trying to bring out those evil spirits in him, and guess what? It worked. He doesn't want to handle me one-on-one. Out of every member of Hit Row, they left the wrong one standing today.
No, if they would have took you, then they wouldn't have had the title shot. He doesn't understand facts and dynamics, but I understood what he said. The demons are released. And tonight, Swerve Scott was losing his title one way or another.
So
I was expecting Montreal Screwjob in NXT if he didn't want to drop the title anyway.
Yeah, he also opened with he's taking a title to SmackDown, but I didn't write that in the notes. Joe Gacy and his safe space claims he will defeat the walking example of toxic masculinity and championship privilege. Notice when I typed these notes, I could not spell privilege. It took me 12 attempts till I eventually just opened up the thing and dictated.
Hold on, Betty. Let's do a spelling bee. Let's see if I can do privilege.
Go on,
privilege. Privilege. P-R-I-V-I-L-I-E-G-E.
Wrong.
Damn it!
You were right up to the bit of lidge where it's L-E-G-E.
Ah, damn it. I shouldn't have added that other I. I knew it was too many I's. I know I said I way too many times.
He said he represents all the snowflakes.
Yes! Because snowflakes, one, like to be called snowflakes, and two, they also need representation and like it.
And he will bring the wonderful, transparent inclusivity into the NXT Championship.
He's killing it. He's killing this gimmick. It's amazing.
And then then he faced off against Tommaso Ciampa, and it was actually a really good match to kick off NXT.
Yeah, and it was a really good match, and this is probably Joe Gacy's first real NXT match, I believe, right? Like his first real one, in which he actually had time and got to tell a story.
Yeah.
So it was a really good match, and he showed some with character and wise. And then in the crowd was your boy Parker Bordeaux, now known as
Gunnar Harlan.
Or as I like to call him, Tattoo. That's cool. He came out there and he just just jumped the Ciampa. Just his whole body on it. Then he looked at Gacy, and Gacy gave him that sweet, tender touch. How is that not the cover, Manny? How is that not the cover? That's Gene Skisky's aborted baby out there.
Do you know?
That's Lars Sullivan. You can't convince me that's not Lars Sullivan.
Part of me wants to believe that when Gacy stroked his face, he started with "You are my fire, the one."
Desire. But I enjoyed. So are they a team? Do you think they're a team? That he's going to be the mouthpiece for Harlan, and they're going to run roughshod through NXT, or do you think that was just one smart move?
I think if Gacy is the HR department, Harlan is the one that's been sent to HR, and he's the creepy one that's going to change him to mold him.
But yeah, that was a really nice opening. NXT started off with segment. There was a commercial break probably in there, but they really went intros, match, something, commercial break. Because I believe right after that, Toxic Attraction came out, right?
Yeah. So Toxic Attraction said their purpose last week was to end Raquel, but the tag team champions ruined their fun. Toxic Attraction don't care about the rules. They do what they want, when they want, and they want the tag team titles. All three have claimed gold at Halloween Havoc. And it doesn't matter what color hair Mandy has, because she's the baddest bitch in the game.
It's not the color of the hair. It's about the content of the character. It's what she was trying to say. Even though she was in blackface. I don't care what anybody says, Mandy was in blackface. And I'm going to allow it. Toxic Attraction. The best faction in all wrestling.
I learned from various other social media beef going on.
Ooh.
This term, and I've never heard it before. Blackfishing.
What is blackfishing?
Where you're not black, but you're portraying everything about someone's black heritage, even looking darker or dressing like a black person.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So are they blackfishing right now?
I feel like Mandy is in this photo, but it could just be really bad lighting. Because she doesn't look this dark in that photo.
No. Although I believe her and JCJ need to get together and decide who's going to wear what outfit and who's going to have the tan, because they decide to go identical as Gigi decides to stand out with the orange and everything and the light colors. But they all got to talk this week. They all talked.
Eric says, who knew late 2021 would be the era of Mandy Rose? Never saw this coming.
I did.
No, it's 2021. In 2021, it's the Bout It era.
I saw this coming. My Mandy Deserves Better campaign went a lot better than my Billie Kay Deserves Better campaign, which got her fired. I understand I was a bit obnoxious with that, but I found inspiration and an impact that it made.
Hey.
I just wanted to forward all that in. Yeah, that was really good work in the marks.
So later in the night, Raquel accepts and spin the wheel, make the deal, return. But it won't be as fun if Shotzi's not involved, because Shotzi really ran with that.
Yeah, I hope Shotzi's involved, and I'm going to die laughing if it's a handicap match. That shit! I gotta fight all three of these bitches. Didn't plan on that.
So, and then Zion Quinn's music just hits before Toxic Attraction can even leave the ring. And then he's going off against Malik Blade. Again, the best name of the week.
Yes, Malik Blade is the best name of the week, and this is 3 weeks in a row I think they've used Malik Blade?
Yeah.
Someone's taking a liking to this guy.
Hold on, though. Malik Blade, the name itself, is that not just an upgrade of the name Leon Ruff?
It is. It is officially a blacker name than Leon Ruff.
Well,
Shout
Malik
out to Leon wherever he's at, and fuck you AEW for not randomly picking up Leon Ruff. Just say it.
He makes quick work. He makes quick work of Malik Blade, and then hits him with that forearm. It's just a running forearm. I don't see anything cool about it.
He's gonna try to make that work. He's really gonna try to make that work like a bionic elbow or something. But there's nothing cool about it. He doesn't do a flip at the end. I like everything about Zion except for that finish. I was like, ugh. Maybe he can get that over. I mean, Umaga got a thumb over. Roman gets his Superman punch over.
Great Khali got the chop to the head over.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm willing to give him a chance. Okay,
and then there's a mystery person digging. It states, because we don't know if it's male or female, even though the body looked female. I will bury the past.
The body looked female?
Yeah.
I thought the body looked very masculine.
I will bury the past so I can start again. Who do you think it is? Because I think I have a feeling about two people who it might be.
I got mine. And I saw Eric in the chat put it in there on one of the Facebook groups. And I went, shit, that was my take. But I'm going to say it anyway. I got Elias coming back.
I have either Scarlet or Ember Moon.
Ember Moon's already back. She didn't leave.
No, Ember Moon keeps saying she needs to change.
True. But I can't see it being... I can see it being Scarlet, but I don't know.
Elias!
Who would be the one that would shake NXT forever? Who would be your person?
Shake NXT forever? What? Those three?
Let's say if it'd be a main roster person of some kind that's been missing for a while. I can't even think of anybody.
I mean, I would enjoy Kevin Owens working with these young people, but I don't think it would make the head rush or whatever word I'm looking for NXT. I don't think it.
I'm going to use the head rush, Manny, because it's such the wrong term.
It's the word. It's the wrong term.
Yeah, but I don't know who it would be to make the head rush or the needle move.
That's the one. Push.
But yeah, honestly, all the good free agents or people who aren't working anywhere are all scooped up, unless they really re-sign somebody from that they released of all those millions of people.
Yeah, but then we move on to the next match, which was Ivy Nile with the Diamond Mind versus Valentina Feroz, previously the Bird Lady. But she got rid of all the feathers. She lost all the feathers.
I missed the feathers. I missed it after every single fight. It looked like somebody had plucked the chicken down.
I'm going to say it, Marcus. When the bell rang, Ivy was already better than both B-Fab and Elektra Lopez.
I enjoyed the little entrance. Hold on, the little elevation.
Oh, she was great. I
was like, oh, that's nice.
She's green, but she was way more convincing than the other two.
Yeah. She reminds me of Layla Hirsch, but with muscles.
Yeah.
I think they're about the same size. And, I thought it was a good showing. I saw her strength. I don't know if she could do this to everybody, although Valentina was a good person to display these moves on. And I was in. I was like, oh, Ivy Niles can do stuff.
Yeah.
He's not just holding the chain.
And then she's got the torture rack while doing squats, which is just impressive.
Yeah, always fun. Always fun. Gets me tired looking at it, but always fun.
And then Malcolm Bivens gets on the mic. He's like, that was a message to every woman on the roster. The Pitbull has been unleashed, and she didn't come to play. And neither did the Creed brothers. Because Ikemanjiro decided to come out, the king of style strong.
Yep. He came to get work. I don't know why he came out there. He came to get that work. I don't know why you mess with Diamond Mine like that.
Because Julius Creed said he always stays strapped.
In honor of his uncle, Arn Anderson, I'll always stay strapped. But, yeah, and he was ready to go. And do you think he's the better of the Creed bros?
No, I like the bigger one.
You think the bigger one? I like the move. I enjoyed his takedowns. He did a bunch of, and the clothesline at the end looked brutal. I like JBL, but Diamond Mine's for real, man. I think I like everybody in that group. I think it's official.
Do you think bringing Gable Steveson to the main roster so early is a bad move? Because I feel like he would have fit into Diamond Mine or go against Diamond Mine have good matches and establish a character before he went up to the main roster. Because I find it's going to be incredibly hard for him in this day and age to have a character.
He's just going to be Kurt Angle.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's
He's
that.
going to be Kurt Angle.
And I think he's still got that thing where he's going to compete in college wrestling for a while. For at least a year.
So it's a bunch of times going to pass for him. That's the reason he was drafted to Raw. It's a non-pick. It was a non-pick. I'll just be like, ooh, get the buzz. It's a buzz thing. He's not really going to wrestle anytime soon. You're going to have to wait till WrestleMania season when he'll probably show up again and be ready to go.
Eric said Ivy has good ring presence, which can go a long way to convince people to pay that $299 tryout fee.
Yep, true. Truthfully.
And
by the way, Levi, if you try to poke a bear, you're poking a bear. We're going cleats to asses. Cleats to asses. Very painfully. Very painfully. We're going barefoot Charlotte on your ass tonight.
Jiro, after the match, Jiro gets stomped out. Kushida runs out to save, but then he gets stomped out. And then the thing I had a problem with throughout NXT, and I think WWE programming recently have been doing it quite a lot. You know when you get one person's entrance, you get a segment in the middle of it now.
Yeah, they've been doing this for a while.
It started. I really noticed it on this episode of NXT where it happened a lot. Where lashing out with Lash Legend just happened in between one of the. I think it happened in between the next match, which was Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner versus Pete Dunne and Ridge Holland. It happened in between Pete Dunne's entrance.
Yep, it had to be. It's in between. The reason you do something like this is basically, I don't want people to turn away from this Lash Legend segment, so I'm going to tease this Kyle O'Reilly and Pete Dunne, Ridge Holland, Von Wagner match right here. That way, people they don't want to be like, oh, I can't turn away because I don't want to miss any of the action of the match, even though they could probably still get away with that. I actually enjoyed the Lash Legend segment this week. I thought it was better with the crowd participation and everything and the shit she was talking.
Yeah, it was really funny. It was good comedic relief. I just found it like a bit disrespectful to Pete Dunne.
Can I also want to say they get an interest, but Pete Dunne, he's not gonna be nothing until Ridge Holland takes him away, and I don't care what anybody says. Pete Dunne's going to the main roster too. I don't think he's left behind.
Okay, Maurice is in the house. He says, "Manny, what you drinking? Looks like some Henny." Nah, son. Apple juice, baby.
What kind of dark ass apple juice you got?
This is from concentrate, so it's not that cloudy stuff I was drinking last week.
This is 100% pure apple juice.
So it looks like whiskey, or
it looks like a bad urine sample,
or someone that hasn't drunk a lot of water in a while.
Yeah. Your apple needs to drink water, Manny.
So later in the night, before we move on to the Kyle O'Reilly match, D'Angelo.
I would love to see you at a dinner, Manny. And, you know, everybody has their cognac, cocktail drinks and stuff, and cigars, and you pull up with yours, and he's like, ooh, man, Manny's going really hard on that. I hope he's going okay to drive. It's apple juice. Look at him with a straight face.
It's a good-ass apple juice.
It's a good-ass apple juice. Grown man apple juice. This ain't no punk-ass third grader apple juice. It's grown-ass man apple juice.
So, the Kyle O'Reilly match, Von Wagner versus Pete Dunne and Ridge Holland, wasn't actually a bad match. But I don't know why these two, Ridge and Pete Dunne, are taking so many L's recently. Like, I think it's like their third on the trot.
Well, I believe it's to try to, as they say on the street, help the young guys. Or this new brand of NXT. I feel like that's the goal right now. Ridge is only taking L's on this show because he's going to SmackDown, where these L's don't matter, Manny. These L's don't matter. It's like striking out in the minor leagues of baseball. No one remembers that shit. You're on the main show now.
Except 4 guys.
Yeah, there's gonna be 4 guys who's gonna be like, he took a lot of L's, you know. So, you know, Ricochet could be that guy to go to NXT. As I looked in the chat,
Levi eagerly awaits Pete Dunne versus Ricochet feud on main event. I don't
Could
think
happen.
Pete Dunne. I don't think you put Pete Dunne on main event.
Nah. I feel like, he re-upped. He's going to end up on NXT. He's staying on NXT if he's going
I think he's re-upped already.
Yeah, he re-upped, and I think he's going to stay in NXT or go to the main roster. But I think Richard O'Shea can go back to NXT.
Possibly.
He could be that guy rebuilding. He has a slender feminine body. As you like to point out that.
I think this next segment was your best segment of the night.
Really?
Chase University. Ringside awareness. He said Odyssey Jones should have put his foot under the rope when he should have put his foot he shouldn't have put his foot under the rope when he should have put it on top of the rope in view of the referee. Correct.
And I never thought about that. That is the better move, and that's why you would do that.
But Brandon questions, wasn't what he did illegal? Shouldn't that have ended in a DQ?
Yeah, he said, "Fuck you, Brandon."
Fuck you, Brandon. Go fucking join Steve in the dumbass class. And when you see Steve, tell him fuck you from me.
No, Manny, who is your Steve? I have Steven Regal as his teacher. That's the other class member.
The dumbass
Who you
class?
got? Yeah.
The
Not
dumbass-
because Regal's a dumbass, just because I couldn't think of another Steve.
The dumbass class, I want it to be the greatest champion in history. R-Truth.
Now what y'all gotta do is put your foot under the rope. That way you wiggle it a little bit. You always can complain. Because after the match when you lose, you can always say your foot was under the rope. But why not put it elevated? So the ref can see it. Next question. But yeah, I enjoyed him cussing out Steve or Brad and telling him to go to Steve's dumbass class. That was funny. Best Chase News segment. I love when he just goes off and start cussing.
So it's the next match with Duke Hudson versus Grayson Waller. Australian match. All Australian match.
What do you think of the chip? What do you think of the chip?
It's stupid. It's stupid.
It's
Of
so
all things to give him is stupid. Like Grayson Waller's I was the Golden Gloves champion thing in Australia was a better gimmick than this fucking I've got a chip.
Yeah, him being the poker player. When's the last time they seen an actual poker player in the WWE roster? 1776? Yeah, when's the last time you seen a poker player in a... Because the poker players literally are just hoodies, sunglasses, and douchebaggery. That's all they are.
So there was, I can't remember what SmackDown versus Raw it was. But it was there was a specific PSP version. And you could play Texas Hold'em on it. With WWE wrestlers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's the only thing you could ever accomplish that with wrestling. You couldn't... This is just stupid.
Like
They had so much going with Duke.
Yeah, he could just be a man's man. Just make him a man's man. Classy. Just make him Australian James Bond. Make him what's the Australian James Bond name? Leonard Hornsby. Just make him that. I don't even understand why he's carrying this chip what you call him, stole the chip at the end. And then I thought he should have took the pin in this one. I don't think he should have won.
I actually like Grayson Waller's moveset. Is actually quite good. I like the little roll from the outside through the ropes into a car.
Yeah.
I'll get tired of it very quickly, but I like it.
Yeah. I get tired of cutters really quick. I did not like his attitude toward the match where he was just cavalier and was picking up chicks after. It was like, yeah, I just lost. But go ahead.
Eric says AEW have all the poker metaphors on lock. They need to get away from this chip nonsense. Yeah, they do.
Yep, they do. It was stupid. And but we can put this in one segment in which Grayson, what's his name? I don't know why I'm blanking out. Dick Grayson goes back to the back, picks up a chick, and oh my god, I'm blanking out on everybody's names. Cameron Grimes shows up.
To the moon.
Shows up and was like, man, I'm trying to get some trim tonight. And they start going over a dating app, which Cameron Grimes have never seen. And I'm like, what year? Who wrote that one? Who has never seen a dating app?
Shawn Michaels. He's old.
He old. Anyway, like, oh, they got those? Yep.
The next match was Indy Hartwell and Persia Pirotta versus a team that I don't even believe should have been together. Saray and Amari Miller.
No, you want to talk about makeshift, and you want to talk about Saray just not caring about a match. Amari Miller was in, Saray was in. Saray was like, all right, time to take the pin. I'm going to sit over here. I do not want to be in this match. I'll tell you this right now. I was kicking Mandy Rose face off a few weeks ago. Now I'm in a jobber tag team match. You can have any one of these people, any one of them, team up with Amari. But no, you chose me. Fuck you guys. If I'm Saray, I'm calling my agent right now. Calling my agent.
And then a brawl ensues, but I really don't like Zoe Stark at all anymore. I just don't.
Yeah,
This whole thing with Io was supposed to make us like her more. No, don't like her at all anymore.
So you're on Team EO. I don't like you. I don't like you. And I don't like you either.
Yeah, I just don't.
I feel like Zoe Stark is best kept quiet and not on the microphone.
What looked really bad was when the last two fell out of the ring after this brawl. It just looked bad.
Yeah. Indy isn't that good in the ring either. Or Pirotta. I just don't need these guys clashing.
What did you
Give me the
think
new
of
tag team with Saray and Ember Moon.
What did you think of the promo for Solo Sikoa, the street champion of the island, which is the younger brother of the Usos?
Proud of him, man. Proud of him. I support my team with a tribal chief. Hopefully he gets caught up and joins the Usos and be the third Uso soon.
Maybe you should acknowledge Roman a lot quicker and he'll get up to that main roster quicker.
Yeah, he needs to acknowledge somebody. But the street super... I feel like him and Zion have the same gimmick, though, at this point. Right? They're both from the islands. They're both Samoan. They're both street fighters, I guess.
Someone's going to
have to work it out.
I really don't know. So we get the main event, which is Swerve Scott versus Santos Escobar. I liked this match until Legado, the rest of Legado came out, and they were taken down by Carmelo and Trick.
The Black Delegation United.
And then Swerve hits the JML driver, which he needs to change the name of, and wins. And then Melo celebrates with him, but then immediately clotheslines him and cashes in that contract, which he signed. And I was just like, this is taking an awful long time.
Yeah, you should have had that signed already. That's like when you go to like to do something, and they're like at the cashier's like, you haven't filled this out yet? No. Can you just stand on the side and fill it out before we get the next customer up? You're supposed to fill this out already. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I thought it was a nice ending, a nice title change. That match was really good between Santos and Swerve, and his second, who has 2 title defenses now under the belt in one night. So,
I mean, it wasn't a title defense; he lost.
He has 1 title defense and defended the title a second time in the same night.
And Marcus, I'm going to say this to you because you're the biggest Swerve fan I know. He ain't shit.
What the hell? What the hell?
Who the hell loses to a move done by Billy Gunn? He lost to a famouser off the top rope.
Everybody loses to famouser off the top rope. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Kelly once did a famouser. I will not have the champion of North America do famous.
Wait, you're not even from North America. I'm a North American. I'm a North American, and I support my champions.
I'm from the world, and the world is bigger than the North America.
Tell that to an American, and we'll blow your country up. That's what we do.
And Swerve had plenty of time to get himself DQ'd in that situation.
Well, he's a fighting champion, man. He thought he could take him. He took Carmelo's best shot to start that match and was like, "Oh, that's it." You saw, son. You saw.
Well, that was the NXT, and I actually really enjoyed it.
Yep. Let me tell you something, brother, about NXT, and this may be a mini rant. And this goes out to every wrestling fan that's watching. You know who you are. You know who you are. You know who this is going out to. If the shoe fit, wear it. You guys are a bunch of sheep. You're a bunch of sheep out there in the wrestling community. In a land, it's just ridiculous. There ain't no wolves among you. There's just a bunch of sheep out there. There is no reason to be this critical of NXT 2.0 because no one's watching. It's actually a fun show and not too different from actual NXT. The only thing different is just this new people who you don't know. Get to know these people. Get about it. Shoot. NXT is not a bad show. And 2.0 is a solid show, and they give you good matches. Some of your greats are still there. You still get the main event of Santos and Swerve. And the opening match, which was good. Now I can't remember because I'm talking. And even the tag match. And Toxic Attraction. And Diamond Mine. And all these new faces. And just to the new. Accept change in your life. Refresh. You've been looking at the same wrestlers for 20 years. It's been the same people. For the most part, for 20 years. On all brands, WWE and AEW, all brands, for 20 plus years, been the same damn wrestlers. Let some new blood come into the surface. Watch some new people. That's all I'm saying. Imagine watching the NBA and the only stars you are here to watch, Steph Curry, LeBron, and KD, and not accepting the Trae Youngs, the Luka Doncic, or even Donovan Mitchell or something. I can't. I'm just saying, accept new. Okay? If the wrestling world was the NFL, we would still be talking so much about Aaron Rodgers and not the greatness of Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson. Let new people come in. Embrace change for once in your life. You dusty old wrestling fans.
So speaking of some talent, Jesus.
Yeah.
So
sorry,
the Young Bucks took a shot at the NXT roster on their little Twitter bio. They said they spent more on sneakers in September than the entire NXT roster did. When our boy, Top Dollar, responded and said, some of your favorite wrestlers only wear sneakers on camera to seem cool and hip. He did those in inverted commas. But in real life, they rock Vans and Asics exclusively. But y'all are not ready for that conversation.
By adding that, it was basic facts. I believe that's 100% true.
And then MVP, being the true instigator, says, names or you capping? And he put that in brackets. Did I say that right? Top Dollar responds, I prefer not to mention members of the competition, but if you watch their show, they tell on themselves.
Dang.
So whose side
I believe
you
it's
on?
fact.
Whose
I'm
side
on
you
team. Well, I would never go against Top Dollar and A&E's nicest man, AJ Francis, in my life, but he is 100% right, and MVP is also right. I agree, team WWE side, even though the Young Bucks by overspending on their shoes is probably true, but they ain't real sneakerheads.
No, they're not.
They just doing it. They're just doing it for whatever clout and stuff. It's not worth it.
Okay,
I can't imagine walking to the Young Bucks and being like, "Oh, you got the Jordan? Oh, okay, that was nice. Yeah, you got the new Yeezys. No, you don't."
So that was the end of NXT. I reckon it's a top. It was a B. It was a really good B show. B. I would give it a solid B.
As it stands right now, NXT is the best show of this week.
Yeah. So are you ready to talk about the thing that we weren't supposed to do this week?
Yep, but we're doing it anyway.
So Marcus, I had you believe that today this was the thumbnail.
Oh, it's not.
It's not.
It must be Mandy then.
It's this!
Oh! Oh, I'm in Swerve! And I'm glad you censored out the Trick Travis penis with the Midway War logo. These guys wear no pants. They wear tights on your wrestling show. My guys don't wear tights. Yes, welcome to World Breakfast Federation
Marcus, we're not finished
2.0.
We're not finished there. We're not finished there. I got.
Diamond Mine. They're great. I think that Tony makes the cover no matter what. Like he's a big draw. Like Tony's the big draw. He's not a ratings grabber. Oh, snap, the captain is here. Salute to the captain. And his crunch berry, Judy Dolan.
Welcome, everyone, to the World Breakfast Federation.
Thrown together due to all the hype, backed by popular demand. Some of the great legends of breakfast collide and combat to determine who is the greatest breakfast champion of all time. And
Coming live from the cereal bowl.
Yes. Attendance was a little light when we had about 4,000 people. But what a card we had tonight. So, the show opened with Uncle Ben standing in the ring declaring that this is the new hottest brand in the world of breakfast entertainment. He then runs down the card of going over everybody that's on there that I will go over later. And out of nowhere, he is ambushed by the leftovers. The leftovers.
No, not the leftovers.
Yeah, the leftovers. Roast beef, meatloaf, and mom's spaghetti surrounds Uncle Ben in the ring. And I was immediately hyped right off the jump because the leftovers are banging. They are the best breakfast ever. When you get that leftover meatloaf, you be like, damn, that is some good shit. And they are standing on the side and surrounding, and they are about to attack Uncle Ben because they're upset that they are not on the card, which is right, because this is the debut episode of the World Breakfast Federation 2.0, and they're not on the card, and they're like the hottest act. And so, out of nowhere, they're going to attack Uncle Ben, and wham, the Rice Krispies, snap, crackle, and pop come out and make the save, and baby, do we got a bra to pull apart to shut this show off hot. Uncle Ben safely gets out the ring and declare, Rice Krispies, leftovers, you guys are in a tag team match tonight.
And is Uncle Ben the Undertaker of the tag team division?
No, he's the Teddy Long. Uncle Ben's Teddy Long.
Uncle Ben's Teddy Long.
Uncle Ben is Teddy Long. He's back after his cancellation. They took a chance with him in the Breakfast Club after he was kicked out of at dinner and everything else. So, we go into this tag match. And Manny, what did you think of the leftovers versus the Rice Krispies?
It was a great match. It was 100% snap, crackle, and pop.
I think Rose needs to work on the ring. His ring work. It's not the best. It's really sloppy.
The roast beef was really tough. The roast beef came in really strong, really tough. The cold pizza was very cold, ice cold. He wasn't warmed up.
No warmed up, but it was basically a spot fest. No one, everybody got their shit in, and the Rice Krispies lost to the leftovers. They lost, but it was a good match, good showing. Moving on, we now cut to the back to the Tricks Rabbit, and it is now being hyped as the loser leaves town match for the World Breakfast Federation Championship, as the Tricks Rabbit, if he loses tonight and doesn't gain the title from Tony the Tiger, will leave town. I didn't believe this promo. I feel like he's losing no matter what. The dirt sheets has been running Rabbit on Tricks anyway. I don't know. His contract might be due, so I think he's out. He was going to be out. I didn't believe it.
Oh, no. I believe in Tricks. Tricks are not just for kids.
He was a silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. He needs to accept that. Oh, we did go to the ring. Waiting in the ring already is our women's matches tonight of Aunt Jemima versus Mrs. Buttersworth.
I got Mrs. Butterworth than this.
Well, it ended in a 2-minute and 34-second DQ, basically double DQ, non-finish, and we will get this match one more time probably next week. I don't know where they're going with this.
I love me some rematches.
I don't know where they're going with this, but I'm really happy with Untitled Mama led the sweet chin music on the outside. She could have just rolled her in. And, I don't know. What a bad finish. Bad finish. And they need to treat their women with more respect in this federation. Then we did cut to the back where Lucky Charms is cutting promo. He's talking about his clovers and blue moves and some Irish stereotypes. He's going in, but how he's the baddest man in the game now. I don't believe this from this little man. I don't believe he should be the number 1 contender. He's too small. But he cuts this promo. Then we come out to the Cornflake Rooster is entering the ring, who's being pelted with chicken eggs.
My children.
He is being booed dramatically. And I think this is borderline offensive that they're throwing chicken eggs at a rooster. But anyway, he is fighting Toucan Sam, who was waiting in the ring.
Oh, so you got a jobber entrance.
Yeah. And I found that very disrespectful. This man has carried the Fruit Loops for many years. And he did lose to the Cornflake Rooster.
What?
Which set the internet ablaze. Manny, how do you feel about that?
Cornflake Rooster is the most basic bitch of all the breakfast cereals in the world. And the fact that we have him in the World Breakfast Federation disgusts me. And the fact that he's getting wins, how dare they?
Yeah. I don't understand this ring for the Cornflake Rooster. He gets boos, he gets the reaction. But it's probably not the reaction, like, it's more like that X-Pac heat. It's kind of like, go away, Mr. Rooster. And Toucan Sam has been in the game for years, and he deserves more respect than this. I think, as a legend, he should be able to get more pins and victories. I don't agree with any of the booking decision, and I want to talk to Tony Khan, who booked this anyway.
Eric said, I hope this ends with Buzz costing the Twix Rabbit his career.
Well, we haven't got to the end of the show. I don't know where Eric read spoilers at. We are now into the main event.
You timed that. I know you timed that for me to have drink in my mouth.
No, I had no clue. I saw you put the drink in there, and I was like, oh, shit. The main event of this week, is Tony the Tiger versus Trix Rabbit and a loser leaves town match. Very good match. I thought that it told a very good story as the Trix Rabbit was dominated the whole match, but had that very hot comeback, only to have the referees get distracted by them damn fucking kids. Who wouldn't let that silly rabbit get it? Distract him for Tony to land a low blow and a Superman punch for the win. The Trick Rabbit has been banished, and we have pushed him to the side already to move into the next feud. Because earlier I failed to mention Count Chocula was hanging in the rafters tonight. Watching all of this. I forgot to mention that earlier. But also Lucky runs out to stare off with Tony, and out of nowhere, the music of Frankenberry hits, who hasn't been seen since last Halloween. Boom. Dude, he comes out there and he's wreaking carnage, and everything's going down. It's Count Chocula slips down from the Raptors.
Oh my God, it's Count Chocula!
And he wreaks havoc on there. Uncle Ben comes out at the end of the show and says, next week, live on the Breakfast Federation, it will be Tony the Tiger and Lucky from Lucky Charms against Frankenberry and Count Chocula in a tag team match.
What a main event.
What a main event. I mean, they are going for it. I mean, they're competing with baseball playoffs and everything. They are going for it big. I haven't seen Frankenberry wrestle on TV in a long time. And
so, Tony the Tiger coming in there with the eye of the tiger and the heart of the blood.
his colors, man. I really hope that he fully full faction. He is truly the king of the jungle, even though he is not a lion. He is a tiger.
Well, Eric has been reading the dirt sheets of word on the internet. The WBF have signed the Booby Bill and will shake the foundations of the company.
I never liked Boo Berry, but the controversy is will the WBF accept an openly gay wrestler like Boo Berry? Never in this industry have we had an openly gay wrestler actually sign with the WBF, and Boo Berry, since he's been outcast, has not been signed. But they said they're the company of equality, and we will see. I mean, they did have more black wrestlers on this week than AEW with Under Mama, who had Uncle Ben. But next week card is pretty stacked. Next week card is pretty stacked, in which we get the tag team titles on the line with Biscuits and Gravy versus Chicken and Waffles in their off-brand relationship, which Chicken is kind of avoiding getting in the ring or something, and Waffles is doing all the work.
But what about my favorite tag team, Marcus? What about Bacon and Eggs?
Bacon and Eggs. Bacon and Eggs are, since Bacon went out with injury, I don't know what they're going to do. And they have their storyline with the Eggs clan, where Eggs needs to make a decision if he wants to stay with Bacon or does he join Hardboiled, Benedict, and Rebels Rancheros.
You know what I like about Bacon and Eggs?
What's that?
They remind me of a great tag team in the past, Crime Time, because they're all about the B&E. All about the B&E.
Yeah. Oh.
So Eric once again said Halloween is around the corner, so you know they're going to get pushed. Miss Butterworth and Biscuit and Gravy ready for the title match next week.
It is stacked. It's a stacked card, but I don't know if we're even going to be able to cover it, because I believe AEW is back next week. We'll find out if we even cover it. If not,
what did you grade the show, Marcus? What did you grade today's show?
You know how I declared NXT 2.0 the best show this week? Honestly, I thought the WBF did the damn thing. I thought they did the damn thing, and
they really did.
They brought it. They brought all those old stars. When Chocolate was in the Raptors, I got hyped. I was like a 10-year-old kid again. I just wanted to eat some Count Chocolate cereal.
Eric, stop reading spoilers. The UK standout Frank and Beans are on the way.
Eric is dirt sheet news. Eric Meltzer. That's what Eric Meltzer Smith is what he's going by. Is just dropping spoilers. I'm sure he's gonna talk about how they won the demo in the 3 to 12 demographic. So I hope you guys enjoyed this present supplies of covering wrestling. Instead of watching real wrestling like MLW or the G1 Climax,
we made our own up.
We just made our own league. It was kind of like the Youngbucks when they were like, oh, WWE don't want to sign us or people don't want to put us in the main event. Bang! We just make our own league.
The spoiler alert was, we were supposed to do this for Saturday. But then we realized AEW wasn't on, so it was like, we got time to fill.
Yep, so we have Rampage. The Rampage buy-in, are we covering that? That's going to be free on YouTube.
That's YouTube. And it looks stacked. Like,
yeah, it's Bryan Danielson Suzuki.
Bryan Danielson Suzuki, which is going to be a quality match. I don't know about the other match. I haven't heard of the other guy in that match.
Well, the other one is CM Punk and...
CM Punk Seidel, that's on. But there was another match on the card, which I was like, I don't know one of the guys on it.
Oh, Junior Dos Santos and Jericho and them are fighting, and they have a stack card.
It should be good. Both nights of wrestling are going to be good, so it's going to be a good show on Saturday. And then we'll review Dynamite on Tuesday with Raw.
Yep. So, stack card this weekend. Stack card. Hope you guys enjoyed today's show. Go Dodgers. Don't care what Levi says out there. Go Dodgers. You know, and We're gonna win tonight, and we're gonna go cleats to asses. Cleats to asses. No, stop.
On the last video, Montez Red Cup wrote, "Is it weird that I want to see Manny and Marcus versus the Bears, Panda and Koala?" Wes said, "Who's gonna get the hot tag?" Which I responded to Void's comment that literally could be either one of us, as both of us want to jump off the apron and turn on the other one.
Sorry, it's my dream, but I respect Manny even more if he jump off the apron. Hopefully he doesn't jump off the apron too soon, and we actually do a decent match before he do it, and we have justification. I like the justification that Manny tagged me in the chest too hard. One of those. Mark Henry Big Show slap, which is my favorite thing. Hell yeah, that was too hard.
And we got a comment from the Obsoletist. I think he's a long-time listener.
Okay.
Where he did question where we had been for a while, but then he did say, watching the last episode, crying laughter at the hairline comments that me and you both made against Xavier Woods. I mean, we will constantly make fun of the hairlines of the New Day, even though our hairlines have disappeared a long time ago.
What hair, Manny? What hair? I mean, I was gonna start wearing a toupee when we went to YouTube, but decided that was bullshit. Cannot lie to my audience. Cannot lie. Just show that I'm bald. Not gonna pull that Stephen A. Smith shit with my hairlines all the way back here either.
Stephen A's mustaches are more of a problem than his hairline.
But you can't say that. As a black man in America, my mustache is right where it needs to be.
I like how he always leads with that as well. Like he's the only one.
Like he's the only black man in America. Like it's 6 of us. And he's speaking for every black man ever. I'm going to Shannon Sharp with my black analyst.
No, who's the one I don't like? The Cowboys guy that's on ESPN.
Michael Irvin?
No, not Irvin's on the NFL Network, isn't he?
But he does First Take on Mondays or something.
He wears really extravagant glasses.
I don't know. I don't watch enough of their NFL coverage to care.
The person I hate the most on that is Dan Orlovsky. I don't think he should be an analyst.
90% of them should be analysts, but people watch these fools. It don't matter. They should have me analyzing their sports. Where I can have hot takes. Hot takes with hot cakes.
Emotional takes.
Yeah, no brain, no analytics.
Just
me eating cake, talking shit. Just me talking shit. Eating cake. No, those motherfuckers can't win. They ain't no good. Who are you talking about? I was talking about the Bears. Why? We're talking about baseball. Just wanted to remind people that the Bears, the Giants, all the team I hate are no good.
Eric says he likes when Keyshawn disagrees with Dan. It's funny.
Keyshawn's good. He talks a lot of shit, and then he breaks it down. I like Keyshawn.
And on that note, guys, we'll be back on Saturday. Will the World Breakfast Federation be back? Who knows?
World Breakfast Federation soggy. When they see their smaller brand, in which only 420 people watch. Kind of like Rampage. What did you think of the story? Did you read the story of WWE's leaking some national rating?
I read the headline. I didn't read anything
else.
What
is this shit?
I was like, that is too petty.
It's petty, but it still don't change the rating. Don't make it not true.
I enjoy how petty both companies have got this week.
Yeah. The 30-minute, the buy-in show for Rampage and the 30 minutes commercial free is just super petty. And it's no reason for either of it. No reason.
The WBF got more money than you. I'm going to leave it at that.
I guess facts.
Facts. And on that note, guys, we'll see you Saturday. Peace.
Peace.